Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Fresh Sports Sports Show. I'm Jabbar Harris. I'm your host and the proprietor. Another episode of Fresh Sports Show. NBA playoffs. We got sports news and we got sports talk and things like that, and things have been going on in the sports world. But we got NBA playoffs to talk about. Before I get into all the things that transpired last night, it's been a great NBA playoffs. First and foremost, first round of NBA playoffs, beautiful. I love it. Of course, I wish some outcomes would be better than others, but I love the matchups that we did get, and of course, we wish certain players was healthy and certain players was available, things of that nature. But hey, it's been some great games in the NBA playoffs. Also, definitely wanted to make sure I shouted out Dude Jones Sports Unit Shows first and foremost. He's doing a lot of good things out there in the York County area. The whole central Pennsylvania area. That's what he's trying to take over at the leading broadcaster in sports. Just want to big up him when he's doing, especially shout out to the first ever freshman classic that he did with I believe it was the 2026 freshman class. The graduating class of this year's freshmen. He did a showcase with the Mid-Penn and then some of the players from the Mid-Penn and then some of the players from the IAA. So just wanted to shout him out, and he's still continuing covering other events that's going on right now with like volleyball and stuff like that as far as school events, but he's also doing local events. We got the York Mighty Ants that he be covering as well as far as our minor league basketball team. So just wanted to big him up for him what he's doing. And also a couple other podcasts I want to shout out. My podcast brother, Mentoring Game, host of 280 Plus podcast. Los, wanted to shout out him out and what he's doing. Also all about the hustle, straight out in the mud and everything that they doing over there, as well as Group Chat Chronicles and everybody that's up and coming doing their podcast thing and printing the podcast world. Big up to y'all, what y'all doing, to just stay consistent. That's the only thing. Just stay consistent. Everything's going to work out. You just got to continue to put the work in, stay consistent, stay hungry, stay passionate about it, continue. Just continue to be determined and unwavering. The goal that you're chasing after with this thing, continue to stay locked in. But now that we got all these pleasures out, also, you need any fresh gear, fresh clothing, check out Catch Baby Clothing Brand. Also, you need fresh bakery, go to Diner Delights. Also, y'all know who's on the intro music, Joey Blow Music. Appreciate him on that one. Now, without further ado, let's stop playing around. Lakers, what is going on? Y'all got me happy all weekend. Beautiful weekend. Beautiful Monday coming off the beautiful weekend. Then y'all want to do my Wednesday like y'all did last night. Lakers 99, 116 loss to the Grizzlies. Lakers is up 3-1. Got a chance to eliminate them guys at Memphis, at their home place. I don't get it, man. LeBron played good. AD ain't gonna play good. AD play good, LeBron ain't gonna play good. That is the consistent pattern. You don't got those games in abundance where these guys is going off for 35 plus each. Games like that, they not doing that. They not, and that's a problem. Because, I understand LeBron James in his 20th season got all the miles on him, but he don't got none of the freak injuries, so he's good to go. He got the wear and tear on him, but he's still playing at a high level. Top 6 in the league. If not top 5, the top 6 in the league at the very least. AD is supposed to be better than him. He's not. He's supposed to be taking over for LeBron to be the the other superstar. AD's not doing that, Anthony Davis. Because, he's consistent. Anthony Davis is the one thing he consistently do is consistently be inconsistent. I give him that, right? That's not going to work for me and my superstars because y'all know a Fresh Bar Sports Show. What's the things I love? I love for my superstars to be models of consistency. You look up consistency in the dictionary, you're going to see your favorite superstar right there. That's where I'm at with it. So, I don't want to say we've been winning these playoff games despite of AD, because AD doing great defense out there. I mean, not what took place last night. They needed to put a stop to Ja Morant last night, but we're gonna get to that. AD's playing. Anthony Davis is playing good defense, so consistently, and he's not putting up offensive performance like Dylan Brooks, but so it's not to that effect, but it ain't Anthony Davis. It ain't superstar status, but some may argue this is Anthony Davis. He's not that guy, some would say. Some would say even coming out of college, he's a defensive guy, putbacks. He's not necessarily the go-to guy in the offensive end, and you looking for him to bail you out, per se, or to lead you to the victory when you need it the most in these high-profile games. I know people said all their comments about the bubble championship. It is what it is. We got the bubble championship. We got the time off. Everybody has met with the same. Everybody's met with the same circumstances. It wasn't like the Lakers had a different set of circumstances than the other teams. I mean, everybody was playing by the same rules. So that's that. But far as what's been going on ever since that championship, one playoff appearance. Well, this is the second playoff appearance. And the other times we didn't make the playoffs. Like, it's just simple as that. Ever since 2020. And obviously, there's nowhere even close to getting back to the finals up until where we're at right now, currently. Because this is our best chance to get back to the finals. Because I don't really want to, go too much on this, but at the end of the day, it's wide open. You don't know who's going to win at this point. There's just so many variables, so many things going on. It's hard to pick who's going to come out this thing genuinely, objectively. So we'll try to address that later in the show. But yeah, man, Anthony Davis. I need him to get a chokehold, a stranglehold, whatever, a lock hold, however you want to call it, on his own game, bringing it every single night. You have to. That's the only way the Lakers is going to win the championship. When I say we can't win despite of you, I mean because your offensive performance that you bring in ain't up to par. We need 30 and 15 on a nightly basis in the playoffs. That's bare minimum. And I'm so glad Shaq let it be known yesterday and Chuck and Cruz, Kenny in the game. I appreciate those Hall of Fame greats let it be known. Because I'm not tripping. Y'all don't believe me? Shaq and Chuck letting y'all know. Two great big men at a time, And Charles Barkley, an undersized big man. Guard like the moves and all that stuff. But where I'm going to be like Shaq and Chuck was saying yesterday, I need Anthony Davis to give us 30 and 15 to say he having a good night. If it's not that, it ain't gonna be suffice enough. It's not. So congratulations to Anthony Davis. 31 and 19 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 blocks. This is what we need on a nightly basis. You average 30 and 20 against this team in the regular season in the four games we played against them. Easily. I need that. On 31-19, I need that. I need 35 and 20 tomorrow night. We in LA, we home. Hollywood, stars is out, celebrities is all out there. Come on, man. Got Unc out there letting you know. Come on, man. We need 5 minutes at the crib. We need 5 minutes to bring this thing home. You know, shout out to Unc Shay Shay. You know what I mean? So, Club Shay Shay. LeBron James. Let's just get on LeBron James. 15 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. I'm not trying to hear that tired stuff. You do the overtime and they only had 1 day off. I ain't trying to hear it. Of course, their favors the younger team. Y'all got that. Y'all the veteran team. There's no way that in this game that the Lakers could eliminate them and got the rest that they needed. I mean, well, like LeBron James and Anthony Davis needed. Yeah, mainly. There's no way LeBron shouldn't let the game. The game was like, I'm not saying game because the game didn't get out of hand. The game was close. Got it back down to 9 because LeBron had the bad first half. Got it down to 1 in the second half. There's no way LeBron should be letting that lead get back up once we got it down to 1. Once they see we got to hit it 3. Now it's 5. Now it's 8. Now it's 11. Now now it's 14. Now it's just rolling. There's no way LeBron should give LeBron the ball in the post and make these free throws. They gonna foul you or foul them out. Let them know you keep coming. They're gonna have to stop fouling eventually, because you going in the paint and you fouling everybody out because you taking them up there with you. Foul out the whole team if you need to. Get that ball in the paint. Turn around, Shaq like, take them up there with you. That's what LeBron James need to play bully ball. Every possession down. Get me down there. They going to have to foul. They can't stop LeBron. LeBron go up strong, go right through them, take him up there with him. And 1 foul, knock him down. So I need LeBron to do that. I need Anthony Davis to give us the 30 and 15, 30 and 20, 35 and 20, game 6 closeout. And LeBron fouled these guys out. Just going to paint work action. They got to foul. I'm going up there. Y'all going to foul me. It's simple as that. Don't play with it. Tell them don't play with it, for real. So, Austin Reeves, good game. 17 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. Now, I like Rui came in 9 points, 21 minutes off the bench. But my point is that I don't know why we just going Rui Hachimura and LeBron James as big men. You're not bringing Mo Bamba in. Tristan Thompson, you can miss me with it. Man ain't played all season long. I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, I do that's a relation to LeBron James. We understand. I don't know what that's about. Because you could have had Russell Westbrook on there. And the guy number 0 that's wearing the Russell Westbrook zero jersey, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why Russell Westbrook's not on the team, because I don't understand it. Don't understand it. I won't get to the other Russell, D'Angelo Russell, that's on the team, who one of the packages that we traded for to get my man Russell Westbrook out of there. But Rui Hachimura and LeBron James is playing big men solely. Why is Mo Bamba not getting no minutes? Wimbledon, Gabriel, he played a couple minutes yesterday, but you need more than that. You need more of that. Just so LeBron James and Rui Hachimura, they could continue to play big alongside another big and help out, because they getting rebounds. And my guards, Dennis Smith Schroeder, D'Angelo Russell, can y'all box out John Morant? We're not even going to talk about the defense just yet. Can y'all box him out? Y'all let him get too many rebounds, too many putbacks. jumping up, yamming on AD, jumping up over LeBron, hands over LeBron, getting put backs in alley hoops and stuff. Put a body on him. Box him out. What are we doing here? Like, seriously, y'all not boxing him out? Y'all know he got leaping ability. You're not leaping off this ground. Keeping your feet on the ground, putting my body on you, boxing you out. No. Keeping you in the rim, keeping me between that. Y'all not getting running, start, jumping for no rebound, no none of that. Box him out, move him out the way, let somebody else get the rebound if need be. But Ja Morant, put a body on him. Don't let him get no rebounds, please. And Beasley, that comes in. I don't know what's going on. All these great shooters that play at Hollywood Lakers in the arena. I don't know what is going on when we be having great shooters, good shooters from other teams, and they come there with all the prep. I'm telling you, like Hollywood, we not playing around. The regular folks ain't having it. The celebrities that let you know, they not having it. You lucky that they ain't even pulling up to see y'all, not perform up to par. With expectations that you win the championships as a Los Angeles Laker. Y'all guys got to be better. As simple as that. Because Ja Morant went off yesterday. I'm still not even talking about the points. The hustle, the rebound. He has a hurt hand. What are y'all doing? If y'all got to rough him up and make him, re-injure that hand so big. I'm not talking crazy, but, just to rough him up a little bit. Y'all let him get an easy layup and easy dunk. Take that hard foul on him. Y'all hard foul other people that's not injured. He beat, okay, boom, take a hard foul on the hand, boom. A couple times, just to see his pain tolerance, things of that nature. But definitely get physical with him. Box him out. Box him out. He shouldn't be shaking y'all up and getting by y'all so easily. But the rebounding. They need to do something with they need to do something, the Lakers, with circulating the rotation better. Troy Brown, he ain't it. Not in the playoffs. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, Michael Beasley, I don't know what Malcolm Beasley, I don't know what's going on with him. Like I said, like all these shooters that come to the Lakers, they can't shoot no more. Troy Brown, same thing. He shot way better in the regular season than what he's doing now. Nah, he got to sit on the bench. You got to change up the rotation a little bit. Some players need to sit on the bench more. So some players need to get it more in the mix. And before I digress, that Russell Westbrook, like I was saying, the other player that's in the Russell Westbrook number 0 jersey, I don't know what's going on with that. I really don't understand it. I don't get it. But I hope there's a way we can bring him back in the off season. I'm gonna address that when it's time to get there with Russell. But let's just get back to Ja Morant. Ja Morant snapped on us yesterday, 31 points. 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal. Derrick Jackson had 18 points, 10 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Desmond Bane, 33 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. You're just letting these guys. That's 30 boards right there between 3 players. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing, Lakers? We're not boxing out. I don't get it. Dylan Brooks, his sorry self, 8 points, 2 rebounds. He had a 3, feeling real good about himself. But the point is, Lakers must do better tomorrow. Ain't no question. We home, finish it, it's over. It's over, simple as that. Now, we don't need to do it. We got tomorrow. take care of business. Ain't no need to talk negative, because I know one thing's for sure, two things for certain. They back home. If they is going anywhere in the public facility, that whole LA County, that whole California area, you might as well say, because Lakers is the team in all of California and for the world, baby. Lakers is that team for the world, baby. But the world's gonna let you know about yourself. We already know this, so you're not looking at the phone. Social media is buzzing. Mentions it is crazy. Fresh Ball Sports Show, and y'all mention y'all every chance I get, letting y'all know to be doing better. Come on, expectations and the standard is the standard, because we winning championships over here, and if my guys is not playing the part, we gonna let you know about it, respectively, of course. But you gotta do better. The point is, we back home, and the home cooking is good, but we gonna let you know. The stuff ends tonight, tomorrow, Friday night. The stuff ends Friday night. You know, that's what they're going to be like. Bring it. They don't relay the message. Bring it. Let you see any member of the Lakers organization, tell them to relay the message. It's over. They need to bring it. We ain't matched their energy. Bring the same energy. We ain't matched their energy. I know they was home. They had the hype, the home crowd and the hype and stuff. You got Ja Morant breaking people up, breaking them down, going to the rack consistently about 5-6 times in a row, breaking them down, driving to the rack, breaking Dennis Smith, shooter, breaking up D'Angelo Russell. You know what I mean? Breaking up Austin Reeves, getting to the rack. Laying it up over Anthony Davis like it's nothing. Spin move, laying it up like it's nothing. You can't make this up. It was embarrassing for my defense to, you know, for me as a Lakers fan to witness my defense just getting shredded to pieces like that. My defense was getting shredded to pieces yesterday in the fourth quarter when Ja Morant took over the game and said, y'all not coming back. We getting this game on the chokehold. I said, oh, he doing us like that. He doing us like that. Excuse me. Man, I'm like, no way we shouldn't be, this shouldn't be going on. Rest in peace, man. Kobe Bryant turning over in his grave right now, I'm telling you. Who's stopping the bleeding? We got to get buckets and get it stopped. LeBron, I got to get on a couple possessions. Anthony Davis. He coming to you get that. He's blocking all these shots any other time. 5-7 blocks and stuff like that. You need to be blocking all them things going coming to the rack. He was hitting you with all types of moves. Ah, man, that was a hurting piece yesterday. That was a hurt piece how he was shredding up our defense late in the fourth quarter like it was nothing. Got the 3-ball going a little bit throughout the course of the game. I said, man, he was. You know, he was going off all crazy. Had a little weak third quarter, but you know, came back and was good. You know, to finish with 33. So, Lakers, we definitely need to be doing better tomorrow. Simple as that. Now, I wanted to congratulate my Lakers for, you know, like I said, the past weekend. Y'all had me feeling so good. Lakers 117-111 win in Grizzlies overtime. Austin Reeves, you know, had a good game, and about to say Stephen Curry, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis. You know, they definitely well, Anthony Davis. Not so much Anthony Davis, but he like I said, the defense and that matters big time, especially, you know, just clutching the moments and stuff like that. Blocking the Ja Morant game shot at the end of the last game. That was a Monday, and then Lakers won 111-101 versus the Grizzlies on Saturday. So, you know, Lakers were up 3-2. Got to close it out tomorrow. Friday night, take care of business. Now, can we talk about the fight that took place Saturday? Saturday, man, was a beautiful day for sports world. Yeah, so Saturday was a beautiful day for the sports world. Yeah, Hockey playoffs was going on. NBA playoffs was going on. You know, one of the fights of the years was going on. It was a beautiful atmosphere for the sports world. Spring football was going on. College spring football was going on. I know these, what is these, the AFLs and the XFLs and the USFLs, all these little football leagues is going on across the board. But no, so, you know, high school sports is buzzing, volleyball's going around, track and field is going. There's a lot going on right now. So Saturday was just a beautiful time in the sports world. Tank Davis beat Ryan Garcia via TKO in the 7th round. Now, Ryan Garcia, I ain't gonna sit here. I know you're an international star. The world wide over knows who you are. But I promise you, a real one like me never knew who you was till about maybe a year or so ago. We been knew who Tank Davis been. We been knew who that was. What all the real ones been knew who that was. No, he's not global like you. You know, the Mexican international stars. We understand saying that. Social media famous, we got all that. We know plenty of people like you. I personally don't pay those guys too much mind because I need to see the substance. I need stuff that's going to stick to me, the things that matters. Tank Davis, he's short, little thing. I mean, like a little short thing. He built though. He built. No. His arms are not steroids, nothing crazy. But he's short. His body frame is not little at all. Little short, stocky, athlete, fit, cut, muscles, clearly got hands, power puncher, all that. Yeah, he was fighting somebody clearly bigger than him, skinnier than him, more reach than him, but obviously, the body shots, he knocked him down in the 2nd round, saved by the bell. Then that 7th round, that body shot, man, make your nose start bleeding a little bit, like the wind out of you. That'll do it. That'll definitely do it. People act like that. People don't know. They ain't get hit with that rib kidney shot. They ain't get hit with that too often. I'm talking about with a blow that they had that with some impact, a powerful punch to the rib kidney area. Man, you gonna lose the breath. You damn near might faint. It's like that. It was never no question. It was never nothing up to debate, nothing to worry about. No, I wasn't gonna bet no several $100s or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But it was never no wondering is Tank Davis is going to beat him. I never saw that coming. I said only way Tank Davis is going to beat him is just, we remember the rumblings. He didn't know, I know he was going through a lot and stuff, and been going, been dealing with a lot of off the field of play, real life issues and things that was going on in personal life. That's all, on the blogs and the stuff. We understand all that, and he also said that he don't even know he wanted to be doing this anymore. Obviously, that's obviously part and partial the off the field of play transgressions that was going on. Not necessarily just transgressions, but just whatever things that we may not even know about in the media or to the public about personal things that's going on him that got him feeling that way. On top of the things that the masses know. So I'm like, if his head is genuinely not in it no more, that's the only way. That's the only way I would figure Tank Davis was going to win. Wasn't going to win because, if he just had a little weak moment, but obviously continued. But he knew he had to fight. He had to warm up fight, so he took care of that. He was locked and engaged with that. He's still locked and engaged, for his training regimen, preparing for the Ryan Garcia fight. Then Ryan Garcia didn't fight to like what's his July last year. Tank fought in the beginning of this year. he was warmed up, ready to go. So I said, Tank Davis locked in. I mean, if he's not locked in, that's the only way. But he was locked in. There was no way Ryan Garcia was going to win. And to see a round two, yeah, maybe for money, but that thing was not even like nowhere close. Nowhere close since the first round. you know, the first round. That's as close as it was going to get. After that, no. Do I want to see a second one? No, I'm good on that. I would definitely love to see him fight, somebody else. But hey, it is what it is. I would like to see some catchweight thing happen between him and Shakar Stevenson. That's what I'm loving to see out of that. But the fight of the century, what we all need before it don't be the fight of the century no more, because they'll be out their prime, and it's not going to be that. It's going to be the fight like Floyd and Manny Pacquiao well after the fact their prime. We got to get the Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. We got to get that like now. I know everything is still saying it's negotiating, and they have a time frame, but nothing is really, really, truly pinned down. Things is penciled down, but it's not pinned down. So we don't know if it's a genuine. Yeah, this is really going to do it. So they're making it seem like this is happening, but this got to happen this year. Like, yeah, stop playing around. You got to give the people what they want. Give us what we need. But seriously, man, congratulations to Tank Davis and on winning the fight. And I love the sportsmanship from Ryan Garcia. I love the sportsmanship from and Tank Davis as well. They exchange information, numbers, and stuff like that. And pretty sure them two is going to link up some, on their time and continue, the building whatever relationship they going to have. Maybe they do some business with each other. Who knows? So. But it was good, entertaining. It was definitely a good, entertaining fight, though. It was definitely a good, entertaining fight. Obviously, it was over the 7th round. It was a good, entertaining fight. Obviously they say he's the miniature version of Mike Tyson. So yeah, went longer than Mike Tyson fight. So we got our money's worth. Nah, but the Tank Davis did call it the 7th round, so he just turned up a notch in the 7th round. Time to get him out of here. Let's go to Aaron Rodgers officially being traded to the Jets. Everything was officially, so he's now a New York Jet. He was there at the facility yesterday. They happy to be there. He's happy to be there. He claims he's happy to be at an organization that wants to win now and things like that. And he's locked in. He's walking around barefooted. Let's let them know I'm home. I'm not necessarily barefooted. We're taking the shoes off just to let y'all know I'm comfortable. I'm home. We home. So. Hey, see what they do. I personally don't believe they're going to do anything in the playoffs of any significance. Yeah, they'll make the play. They'll make the playoffs. I understand Bills is going to win that division. It's going to be between them and the Dolphins. No, I don't see 3 teams coming in the playoffs from that division. It would, be between the Dolphins or the Jets, but I would not be surprised if the Jets get in there over the Dolphins, but definitely get out immediately in the wild card game. So that's just me. The trade, they swapped first round picks. They swapped their first round picks this year, and then as conditional picks for the second round pick for next year. Also, Nuggets. Hold on, I want to go to some NBA playoff recap. The Nuggets 112-109 over the Wolves to eliminate the Wolves from playoff, and they won that series 4-1. Anthony Edwards cited for assault after the Game 5 loss. He allegedly swung a chair that struck 2 female employees at the Denver arena via Denver Police Department. They said Wednesday. Obviously, the video it shows him swinging the chair and it struck two female employees. I mean, his lawyers is saying he was frustrated. He did not tend to hurt nobody and things like that nature. Of course not. No, I'm not trying to equate it to something more severe than that. But if bad things happen, whether the person that intended that bad things happen or not, the offended party still has the right to be offended and legally do something about it. I mean, that is how the way things go. Like, you don't dictate how you make somebody feel, whether you intended to or not. I mean, that's just how I came across to that individual because it's your actions or your words or whatever the case may be. Yeah, man. So hopefully everything gets settled, swiftly and and privately, and just let them just deal with that. Of course, they're gonna get some money from it. There don't need to be anything, excuse me. There don't need it to be anything. Excuse me, some gas. Don't need to be anything further than that. They're talking about the fact that she's never going to go overseas again playing. She's never going to go overseas again to play basketball unless she's representing the USA. That means she's going over there with other USA team members. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her for that because of, obviously her being detained in Russia. And she just broke down her why because of the finances and stuff like that. I don't necessarily like to make it seem like, I am going to say something a little controversial. I don't like the fact. We understand the pay gap. I don't like the way that the example that she used that if she wants to have her lights on, she can go ahead and she has to go do that. But some would say, and I'm gonna push back on this because if you was I don't want to say saving your money, but if you was just managing money right, you should be able to do that. Hey, if that requires you to do something a little cheaper or get something a little less expensive, then so be it. Or you can continue to invest your money and have other businesses and other sources of incomes to supplement the lack of income, so you don't have to go over there and do that, or feel the need to do that. I understand that's more of an easier route, easier thing, but there was always other alternatives here home that you could have done. So I just didn't like that as an example. I understand, that's her profession, that's what she do. But who says she can't do the Candace Parker thing, whatever? And I'm not saying because there's so many media things that's limited. I get that. I'm just using that. As an example, which is probably a bad example because I'm a media person, so I'm with the media. But you can be owner of restaurants or owner of stores or car lots or whatever the case may be. Other prominent businesses that you could be running or. Trying to, ingratiate yourself or with the partnerships and the owners, the help, point you in another direction in the business world, and the help continue to bring income in and things like that, So that's only my little gripe about that, but I definitely get. We should talk about the the lack of pay and the WNBA, and that's maybe something need to be changed about that. Which is they I believe they're going to come around, not obviously necessarily right now, but within the next time they have a collective bargaining agreement, I definitely believe that they'll give it all these charter flight issues and the higher pay percentages and stuff like that. I believe they'll get it. And to help and different things to help with the exposure of their game. I definitely think by the time they do another collective agreement, they'll have all that stuff figured out. So congratulations for her going back with her team, Phoenix Mercury, and see what she do after missing the whole season. She can, she definitely is excited to get back and play. Brittany Abrams, a black woman, former WWE writer, has filed a lawsuit against the WWE company, claiming racial discrimination in a hostile work environment, and just the fact of, like, from her experience, she's got fired for being pushed back. She got fired a year ago for pushback that she was giving the company about certain storylines that they was telling her to, obviously she's a writer, to do. And she's saying this has, a racial undertone, a racial component, and obviously, especially after the pandemic, and WWE was being prominent in the pandemic to continue to be sports like the UFC was doing in empty arenas and things of that nature, and they was having fans, face and on screens and stuff at arenas. They was doing that during the pandemic, and not saying they was committed to a movement or anything of that nature, but you would think they would got the message to maybe we since the world is being real different and is appearing to be real different, maybe we should start moving different ourselves and be more conscious of things, being more aware of things, and if somebody brings something to our attention that could possibly be offensive, or a racial component and stuff like that, then maybe we want to do something about it. Now, the hostile environment. I mean, it's kind of almost like par for the course. Like, look, I know she's, trying to, the black woman, Brittany, she's trying to, help, was trying to help change that culture a little bit. But yeah, it was just kind of like, this is the environment that you're going into, so it's kind of like, don't be shocked about it. Yeah, that was, if anything, that's going to be the last thing to change, the hostile work environment in the WWE. More so, the racial undertones and that stuff. That stuff will get weeded out pretty fast and foremost, because they do got a lot of colored fan base, and you don't want to do nothing racial that's going to offend them, and then you're really going to be in an uproar on social media. Social media is going to be dragging y'all through the mud if they get some clickbait like that. But if they could just do some between the line things, some underlying things, some stuff that you got to really, find a deep meaning or the greater root. If it kind of go over people's heads for the most part, insider jokes with things of that nature, then that's not going to be good for the business either. But if they can get away with that type of stuff, they'll definitely do it. And if they let her go, because they obviously probably trying to continue to do whatever type of storylines they want to do, whether if it has a racial undertone to it or not. So I'm definitely interested to seeing how this story turns out. Can we get into some more NBA recap? Knicks 106-95 over the Cavs to win the series. Can't believe the Knicks done took care of business like that. Julius Randle. Knicks, they won their series in 5 games, and Lakers couldn't win their game in series. Won their series in 5 games, and we the veteran team. We got superstars that been there, done that, won the championship, know what it takes, and our superstars didn't show up to get that W and to get that the extra rest and the thing that extra R&R that we need for winning a tough series so early. The Knicks was able to do that, but Lakers ain't taking care of the business. It's crazy. That's a whole bunch of young players over there. Tom Thibodeau got them guys playing hard, but Julius Randle, he went out with an ankle injury before he only played 16 minutes. He had 13 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Brunson, he had 23 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Donovan Mitchell, he had 28 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. And Garland had 21 points, 4 assists. 76ers swept Brooklyn this weekend. Brooklyn Nets this past weekend, 1-4. And the Suns 136-130 over the Clippers to win series 4-1. Booker went off 47 points. 8 rebounds, 10 assists. KD, Kevin Durant, 31 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Russell Westbrook, 14 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Paul, 27 points. Now, what should Russell Westbrook do? What should the Clippers do? Should the Clippers bring Russell Westbrook back? Should Russell Westbrook want to go back? Man, I want Russell Westbrook to come back home to my Lakers. I know he home, he's still, in LA, but Russ gotta do what's best for him, That's all I could say. I want him back on my team. I'm not even gonna try to get into a fit or what's the best thing for him because I can't even be objective. I don't know. I guess objectively, he just should stay in LA and be in a Clipper, whether he's a Clipper or a Laker. He loves the fact that he is living in his mansion. That is his home. That is where his business is at, where his home growing up is at. He does not want to move no more, So for that aspect, even if the money ain't, say if it's just $4 million, just a little more than the veteran minimum. Maybe they can go to the mid-level exception if they still even doing that. Maybe go to 7.5, $8 million. Maybe be cool with that. I think Russ be I don't want to get on the number, so I'm like I don't see why he can't get 20. But maybe I'm crazy. But hey man, if somebody's gonna pay him and it's a winning situation, pounce on it. Go ahead, Russ. But definitely, I would love to see Russell Westbrook come back home to the Lakers, even though he's currently home with the Clippers. But he's a free agent, and I just can't wait to see his move, what he's gonna do. But dang, I wish Russell Westbrook would be a Laker again. That's all I got for that. That's all I got. Hawks. Not ATL Hawks. I'm so proud of Trae Young. I'm so proud of Trae Young, man. Shooting trades from the Southburns. 119-117 win over the Celtics to fight for life for tonight game 6. Trae Young, logo 3 to win the game in the final seconds. Beautiful to stave off elimination in game 5. I can't even say nothing else. Like it was just great performance from Trae Young, and there was no Dejounte Murray from the suspension. For he gets into a with the referee after the game 5 loss, and he bumps the referee. I can't make the contact with the referee, and he gets suspended for the next game. Just you got to be better than that. You got to be smarter than that. You got to be smarter than that. Like it's playoff time. You're supposed to be one of the other superstars on it. It's critical that you want to help Trae Young out, and you go do something like that to get suspended. And this is after the game. Man, like, child, please, man. Like, you got to stop. This got to stop, man. Like, you are not helping Trae out. Trae out. You not. You in ATL tonight, they got the fan base running rabbit down in my ATL. I know it's crazy on that street right now. I know it's crazy on the street in front of And Janet Jackson, your concert that was going on tonight. Tell all the fans and everybody come back tomorrow. While the Taylor Swift is going on at the Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, right across the street. It's right there. You got Taylor Swift tomorrow night. You got Janet Jackson tomorrow night. One at the Mercedes-Benz. One at the State Farm Arena. Why did the Hawks double book on there? Y'all know you got a possibility game at such and such on that day. What you thought the game was going to be played what at 4 o'clock or something? Before the concert? What you thought that was the case? That never was going to be the case. You ain't believe. You did not believe. And I'm ashamed. I'm shocked and I'm appalled. And I know, it's the partnership with the State Farm Arena and everything like that. But y'all know the sports events comes first and foremost. It's the sports arena. Yeah, they know they're making money from these other gigs and stuff like that. But the big paydays is these games. It's these games. I'll never like the social media that was trying to figure out was because they had social media up in the frenzy until they realized they was pushing it back. I don't know when that concert going to be, but I do know 1 day for sure, 2 days for certain that game is going on first and foremost. And I understand if I'm going to see, my guy C Breezy, if I'm going to see Fabulous, if I'm going to see Nicki Minaj, I'm going to see Rihanna, something like that. I'm going to see one of my guys, one of my favorites, and they telling me it's getting pushed back because again. I love my sports, so I'm already know. A game could possibly be at this arena during this concert. I'm tapped in and know. This game did got pushed back. It is going to get pushed back for because I'm going to be tuned in, locked in with what's going on. So I'm not going to never miss a beat when it comes to event. I mean that's going on at the same place, a sports arena, and the teams in the playoff, and the possibility that event can get pushed back. But hey, you got plenty of people that not even paying attention to sports and don't know what's going on and don't care about it. They just care about whoever they're going to see for that performance, regardless of where it was at. It could have been in the movie theater. But yeah, TNT tonight, 8:30. Fresh Ball Sports Show tuned in. Trae Young going to be doing his thing. I need Dejounte Murray to be there, showing up, showing out. He need to be going off for about 40. Defensive stops, defensive steals. I need some defensive stops and rebounds, all that. Triple-double. Go off on them. Help Trae Young out, man. Keep this thing alive. Bring it back to Boston for Game 7 and shock the world, man. Shock the world. Knock off the Celtics team. But Trae Young, he had 38 points, 4 rebounds, and Collins, 22 points, but 2 rebounds. I don't know about that. 22 points. I love the 22 points, but you get rebounds. You get double-digit rebounds always. I don't like that 2 rebounds. I don't like that. Jason Tatum, I don't know what's going on with him. He had 19 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. He looked nostalgic. He didn't look like he wanted it. Hey, it's cool. ATL, we'll take it. So, Jason Tatum, but he be having too many moments like that. He's not inconsistent like how Anthony Davis been, but man, some of these big games, he don't be the same. Jaylen Brown did what I expected him to do. He went off for 35 points. 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Some other news, because hey, guys, we got 7 minutes before we get out of here. Try to go through a couple more things before we get out of here. Rockets done signed suspended Celtics from former head coach Ime Udoka. He's taking the Houston Rockets job. Man, I got so many things I could say on that. I don't even got the time to address. Got so many things on that alone. I don't even have the time to address. But one thing, I don't even know what happened. See, these reports, man, they'll try to throw something over on the left side to get you, distracted from what's going on the right side. The Raptors let go head coach Nick Nurse. Word on the street was Ime Udoka was supposed to be going to Toronto Raptors to be head coach, and Nick Nurse was going to be going to the Houston Rockets to be the head coach. Celtics probably like, you know what? That sounds too good. Sending Ime Udoka to an Eastern Conference team. Not going to be able to do it. The Celtics say, we're going to send you far west. Get out of here of the conference. We believe that you're a good coach. You got to keep all that good coaching away from us. We only see you twice a year. And if we do see you again, it's going to be in the finals. And that ain't happening for both teams. But with the Celtics interim head coach, which is new officially the head coach now, with Coach Mazzulla, he's doing a good job. We got to obviously take them to the finals to make people feel like he's doing a good job or a better job than Ime Udoka. But they got more wins in the regular season and stuff like that. But all in all, it was just interesting how the reports came out the way that it did, and then it was a day or two later, Ime Udoka signs with the Rockets. But hey, I wasn't reporting the news. I was just telling what's going on. Just telling what's going on. I got it. Draymond Green, he has 22 flagrant fouls and 22 playoff series. Joel Embiid have 19 flagrant fouls and 10 playoff series. Now we know Draymond Green got a couple of flagrant shoes in there, but the point is, NBA saying it's part and parcel about the history and antics and things like that. That went into Draymond Green's suspension. And well, what history Joel Embiid? He does not have a history, and things don't go away eventually. I mean, after a while, like how long before this stuff will go away, or it's just always gonna be held against you? And what are we talking about? Because it ain't that much of it's three difference in the flagrant fouls. Like, what are we talking about here? We talk about in the playoff shit, but we talking like I don't get it. Like I don't get it. It's very selective. Like Chris Rock would say, the selective outrage. It is very selective. It's subjective. Definitely ain't objective. And Draymond Green, he said on his podcast that he gets treated different than everybody. He understand, and he not the one to be like, oh, what about that person, and then third they ain't get suspended. He knows he's getting treated different than others. He understands that. It comes with the kid. It comes with him being him. But me on the other hand, I'm like, what? Nah, we gotta be fair across the board. Like, when it comes to that, we know superstars supposed to be getting treatment. I mean, I'm not saying Draymond Green's a superstar or nothing like that, but I'm like, you got like other players slide, and that's a whole lot going on. With guys hitting these guys in the groin area and stuff like that, and the NBA, man, this whole playoffs, that's what been going on. A lot of ground shots. Like, what is going on around here? But I just wanted to just throw that note out there. But the Warriors, they won 123-116 over the Kings, and they up 3-2 in their series. Steph, he had 31 points, 8 rebounds. 8 assists. Clay had 25 points. Draymond Green, he had a good game. He had 21 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, and 32 minutes off the bench again. Yeah, that was big. Also, 128-126 overtime win Miami over the Bucks. I cannot believe Miami eliminated the Bucks. I don't even have the time to address that. We got 2 minutes. We got to get out of here. Yo, I don't even have the time to address that. I cannot believe the Bucks is eliminated in the playoffs to the Heat in 6. Excuse me. And 5. Gentlemen sweep them. AC beat the 1 seed. Giannis, I had them going and winning the whole thing by default. I can't believe it. And yes, I know the coup of the season is a failure. We know we got some individual success. We know we got some team success. But you play to win the game, to win the championship game. You know that. All that. You can miss me with it. We know all the conversations at the beginning of the season. What we're playing for. We ain't just striving to make it to a certain point. We trying to make it to the end point, the end goal, the end game. What we all doing it for. The host of that trophy. All that training that we doing all season long. All that training that we doing in the training camp and those practices, doing everything that we don't want to do, is because we trying to win a championship. Y'all don't act like you don't know. You acting like you don't know. Stop it. I wish you got more time. We got to continue to tune in to the Fresh Bar Sports Show. Same time next Thursday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. on the local community access channel. Hey, we're going to let this cook, let it marinate, let it bubble up. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you check out my social media channels, Fresh Bar Sports Show, at the Instagram, Fresh Bar Sports Show, Apple, Spotify, the podcast, YouTube, got the Facebook page. Like, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. We just getting started. We're not going nowhere. Fresh Bar Sports Show, we out. Appreciate everybody. Watch some NBA playoffs. Beautiful weekend. Lakers take care of business tomorrow. ATL take care of business tonight. Beautiful NBA playoff weekend. And get your Fresh Bar Sports Show t-shirts. Hit me up, get the Fresh Bar t-shirt. We out. Get your Fresh Bar merch.